Hello, good afternoon. My name is Kushal. I work as an occupational therapist in London. I've been practicing for 17 years, and this video is dedicated purely for on the principles of cognitive behavioral therapy. I've done some videos on explain what are the basic model of a cognitive behavioral therapy base, which is called 5-area model. I have included a link of that model in the description of this video. Please have a look. And in that model, we have talked about the importance of our thoughts, and particularly our thoughts can be of two types: helpful thoughts, unhelpful thoughts, and those thoughts can change over the time. I have talked about the dynamics of those two thoughts in that my other video, which talks about what influences our thinking system. I've also included a link to that video on the description of this video. And for the last few videos, we have been talking about what are the different unhelpful thinking styles. We talked about before mental filters, jumping to conclusion, personalization, catastrophizing. I have included a link to all those videos in the description section. Please have a look. I can only include description of 3 videos. So I have included those 3, the first 3. Unfortunately, the setting doesn't allow me to put more video links. Otherwise, I would have put all the links. So now, today I'm going to talk about number 5, which is black and white thinking style. So what is black and white? Our brain, we are very clever. Yeah. But actually, our brain is not very clever. That's why sometimes, even in perfectly safe situations, our brain thinks that we are in danger and it triggers fight and flight response. Again, I have done some videos on fight and flight response and effect of that. Please browse through my channel and you will find those information. Remember, when we are talking about unhelpful thinking styles, you have to put everything together to make sense. You can't think about one aspect in isolation. So coming back to black and white thinking, what it is, our brain likes certainty. If we are in uncertain situation, it doesn't quite like and it becomes anxious. So as a way of certainty, it likes in every situation a yes or no answer. It means either it likes black or white. But sometimes in life, we don't have a clear-cut yes or no answer, or black or white situation. Sometimes we have something in between, which is called the gray, where we mix the black and white. But if our brain doesn't like that gray matter, gray area, sometimes it gives rise to behaviors like OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Because if things are not in place, the brain doesn't like it and it likes to put everything back in place. So that is one example. Other example is that when we are in a situation where we are not sure what might be the outcome, it might trigger anxiety response unnecessarily, which might be unnecessary to everybody else, but for the person who is experiencing, it's absolutely necessary for their survival. So there has been some research that shows that people who tends to do black and white thinking, prefer black and white thinking styles, they are more vulnerable to depression and anxiety. So that's why if we can train our brain from early years in life, how to deal with uncertain situations, the gray area, we are more likely to have more mental capital to deal with any challenges in our life. So that's what black and white thinking styles is all about, is knowing how to deal with uncertainty. And sometimes black and white thinking style results from our negative experiences in our life. It could be a relationship breaks down, it could be experience of our parents fighting, or domestic abuse, domestic violence, or all that kind of stuff that can affect our core beliefs. Okay, so there's a lot I've talked about, so please think about them carefully. If you have any questions, please ask me. Please don't keep it silent. Please don't be silent, and I would be more than happy to explain you, and if needed, I will do a bit more videos just to elaborate on that. I hope you find this video useful. Thanks for watching and thanks for your support. Please share with your followers. If you are suffering from anxiety, depression, you may be having social media friends who are also your friends with you because of the same reason. Please share with them so that they can also start understanding and make sense of their experience, life experience. It's all about that. Sometimes we try to make sense of our life experiences and we can start dealing with it in a different way. Okay, thank you so much. I wish you all the best.